The Duke and Duchess of Sussex signed a deal with Spotify in December 2020 but have since only produced just one 35-minute podcast episode. The media giant appears to be stepping in to help the couple deliver content by recruiting new in-house staff to work with Harry and Meghan's media company. The new recruits, who are being offered 6-month contracts based in LA, will work on a show that features the voices of high-profile women. A recruitment advert posted by Gimlet Projects, Spotify's podcast development team, said, "We're currently assembling a show team that will build and launch a new original show with featuring the voices of high-profile women. We're looking for experienced producers to join a team that will launch an exciting new weekly show, based in Los Angeles. The ideal candidates have a background in audio production, and experience working with high-profile talent. They thrive under deadline pressure, like to work collaboratively to solve problems. Producers will be involved in research, story development, talent management, recording/field producing, writing and editing. The right candidates have a strong sense of creativity, curiosity, and empathy. They are interested in the intersection of social activism and popular culture." The advert also notes that Gimlet projects often involve Spotify's high-profile collaborators. A source close to the project told, "Spotify has been waiting a long time for some content from Harry and Meghan, and now it appears they have finally taken matters into their own hands." In a statement announcing the podcast partnership in December 2020, the Duke and Duchess of Sussex said, "What we love about podcasting is that it reminds all of us to take a moment and to really listen, to connect to one another without distraction. With the challenges of 2020, there has never been a more important time to do so, because when we hear each other, and hear each other's stories, we are reminded of how interconnected we all are." But in spite of the £18 million deal signed by Meghan and Harry, a media lawyer told that the couple may not actually receive the full amount. Speaking in December 2021, 1 year after the deal was signed, Ian Penman, who specializes in music streaming contracts, claimed that the podcasts are likely to have been less popular than Spotify and the royal couple expected. He said that they are unlikely to have paid the full £18 million upfront and are instead likely to have paid the Duke and Duchess of Sussex a small advance, retaining the right to back out of the contract if the first episode was not popular. He said, "It's famously the case in music deals, this goes back decades, that when people talk about a large deal, like Robbie Williams signing a deal for £15 million or something, it does not mean he gets £15 million on day one. So the problem you have here, I would imagine, is that when they talk about an £18 million Spotify podcast deal, it probably means that they have signed their first product, in this case a podcast. They then have many, many options for further products. All those options are in Spotify's favor. Make no mistake, they're not in Meghan and Harry's favor. If all those options are exercised, and we don't know how many podcasts that relates to, it may be that the total money spent by Spotify is £18 million. In the other hand, Meghan and Harry's tension with the royal family appears to be unresolved, as a royal expert claims this week that the firm will be relieved if the Sussexes don't attend Prince Philip's memorial. Ingrid Seward said, "I think if they choose not to come, then everyone will breathe a sigh of relief. It is Thanksgiving for Prince Philip and we don't want it turning into the Harry and Meghan show." The Duke and Duchess of Sussex said they do not feel safe coming to the UK. And Harry, now living in the US, has threatened legal action against the Home Office for refusing to let him pay for police protection. Harry and Meghan have been open about how they struggled with royal life, but another expert warned that their criticisms of the royal family could lead to a tipping point. Ms. English said, "The palace have always gone with a never complain, never explain approach. Can we really expect that to carry on? Surely there will be a tipping point?" She continued, "The palace genuinely don't want to get drawn into a public slanging match with Harry and Meghan. That said, Harry and Meghan, are poking the bear a lot, and people are right to wonder whether there will be a tipping point." After the Sussexes' interview with Oprah Winfrey last year, it became clear just how big the divide was between the couple and the rest of the royal family is. Harry and Meghan are now focused on their life in the US, but the Duke could be dealt one more blow which would make his exit from the firm irreversible, according to a source. They told that Harry would face no going back to his former royal life if he is axed as a Councillor of State. The Duke of Sussex, 37, is one of 4 Councillors of State, alongside Prince Charles, Prince William, and Prince Andrew. But there are questions over whether Harry is eligible, as he now lives, for the most part, in the US. A source said, "Being removed, by Parliament no less, as a Councillor of State would really be the nail in Harry's coffin of his former life as a frontline member of the royal family. If Harry is axed, there really is no going back. All of these decisions, the military titles, the HRHs in abeyance, could theoretically be reversed. However, having Parliament take formal action to remove them as Councillors of State is in another league entirely.